Okay, greetings everyone. This is First Centurion with a new series from the new game Dawn of Man. Did a preview of this game last weekend, and I think I'm going to go ahead and try to do a series with this because it seemed to have some good popularity. No negative, no dislikes. Good amount of likes for me. Double-digit likes is always good for my channel. And there were some good comments. So, and I've also been playing this game, and I love it, by the way. So I just want to do a quick overview of what I've seen so far. Continental Dawn is what I started off with. Let's see, I've gotten 6 milestones so far, and I've made it all the way to the Bronze Age. I'll explain that more when I get into the game. The challenges are actually kind of cool. I don't know. I looked at the Long March, and you're actually just controlling like 5 mammoths, and you have to start getting them to like certain destinations. So it's interesting little scenarios here. I haven't explored that much. Scenario's not complete. I just kind of took a look at it. So that looks like fun, actually. And then I guess you have to do the other ones before you get to here. Creative mode. I haven't looked at this really at all. Stone Age creative. Plenty of resources, no tax, disease. So this is probably more like if you want to like learn how to do things. And then the Metal Age. So I guess that's better for learning things. No community scenarios have yet been formed, but really the Continental Dawn it's pretty easy. I mean, there's some challenges in there, but it's accessible, and you know, I made like 1 or 2 mistakes early on with a few things, but really there was no tremendous threats, so it wasn't too challenging. I'm assuming that challenging will be more challenging, and then there's difficult levels. Yeah, the tutorial takes about 5 minutes, and it's definitely worth it. I think you actually need to do the tutorial to start the game, but that will give you an idea of what you need to do. Just bear with it. It's not going to be that long. You'll get it done pretty quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and take this next level, this new challenge, Northlands. And there's different milestones here. Let's see here. Accumulate 5 units of cured meat and dried fish. That'll be quick and easy. Survive 5 years. That's not a problem. I think I've already done more than 5 years. Accumulate 10 skin outfits. That's not a problem either. Hunt a mammoth, a woolly rhino, and a cave bear. I've done all that in Continental Dawn. Unlock Neolithic founder crops. I've done that. Have 10 sheep at one time. I've done that. Build a stone circle. I haven't done that yet. Unlock brewing technology. Haven't done that. Research all techs. And build 30 roundhouses. Achieve a population of 150. Do I have 30? I don't know how many I have. I have a good amount of houses in Continental Dawn. My settlement is pretty solid in Continental Dawn. Like I said, I've already achieved a lot of these different things, and I believe I'm at the Bronze Age. Build a circle. Obtain 1 unit of bronze. I'm about to do that actually in this game. Obtain 1 unit of steel and get the population to 100. I think I'm at like 70 something. So I'm gonna try and go ahead and start with Northlands. And with Northlands, you have to grow, evolve your settlement in a harsh environment. In the northern regions, long winters, short summers. That means probably shorter growing yield, which I might not want to focus as much on crops here. Sparse resources made survival a lot harder, and only the most determined humans could survive. Interesting. Settlement name, I don't know what to name the settlement. I'll just stick with that, I guess. Location, we got North River, Chill Lake, Twin Lakes, Frozen Valley, and Mountain Confluence. I don't know which one's better, or if it matters. Looks like there's a lot of wood resources here, not a lot of metal or mountain resources. This probably doesn't have metal resources at all. The rivers provide decent amount of fish, and you also need mud. I also like being near a river for hunting reasons, because a lot of times animals will like try to go as they cross the river. That's kind of like the best time to hunt them, because they get slowed, and it's easier to kill them, especially the big ones. So I think I kind of want to be by a river, but not that one. And this one doesn't seem to have a lot of wood resources, so I think I'm going to go with the North River here as my option. Frozen Valley, Chill Lake, we looked at all these, yeah. I've not tried a settlement by a lake yet. I don't know, I doubt animals are going to go into a lake. But they will go to a lake to drink. But I like the idea of a river because, again, like hunting-wise, it's easier to get the animals. And I'll show you that in the game. So, yeah, like I've said, I really like playing this game so far. They give you good, pieces of advice down here, like most games. It's a pretty cool city-building game. You are playing at the dawn of man, the beginning of man. You start as hunters and gatherers. You develop different tools and clothing and structures, and you eventually become farmers. And I can't remember the first things to do. At first, we're going to want to gather stuff, I think. Right here is where you go to manage the... No. Management is right here. So we want to gather sticks. Gather sticks will help us find structures, and there's a whole bunch of sticks over there. Ooh, look at all these sticks. There's also some animals over there. And there's bears. Oh my god. Are those bears? No, those aren't bears. They are bears. Cave bears. You gotta watch out for those guys. Wow, they just showed up right away. Alright, we have no fuel. See, now they're going to the river, and that's the time to hunt them. But I'm not gonna hunt the bears because the bears attack. That scared me. Let's get some sticks. That is a great area for sticks. And you can manage how many people you want to work there. We'll say 2. We also need flint. Sticks, I think, will provide fuel early on. Got a few resources as is right now. Oh, here's where you can find your resources. We have 2 raw meat, 2 raw fish, 1 berry, 4 dry skin, which we can make clothes, 2 wooden spears, 3 knives, bifaces, which are just sharpened stones, 2 wooden harpoons, which are good for fishing, and 6 skin outfits. You want your outfits to match your population, otherwise there's an issue. Let me see if I can hunt something, actually. Hunting's always good. Where's my other guy? That's a girl. Clicking the tab button will give you the... There's the other guy. What's this called? The primal view or something like that? And it will tell you... Requires domestication of sheep. Oh, you don't have a spear, do you? It'll show you kind of what's around. It's an easy way to identify where the animals are. These redder animals are tougher to kill, and they might become hostile. The green ones, the greener, the easier to kill. That's kind of easy, but the easiest thing to kill right now would be one of these kids, young female Mulflons, which I think end up being turned into goats if you have domestication. But we don't have domestication right now, so we're going to have to kill them in order to get their skin, bones, and meat. And that's one of the cool things. You get a lot of resources from different types of things. So instead of going for the adult, I'm going to go for the young female here. And the interesting thing is that some of these animals do end up getting extinct in the later ages, which that was interesting. I didn't expect that. The woolly mammoth went extinct, the woolly rhino. So, other things we're gonna need. I have no flint. Where to find flint? Flint's important. Gotta go back to my... Looks like there's flint out there. That's kind of far from my settlement. I want to see if there's any closer flint nearby. Nope. Oh, right there. There's a good spot. Okay, that's a good spot for flint. Right here. There's some sticks around here, too. We're gonna make this an obtain flint location, work location. And we've got 10 flint there. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna reduce my workforce there and move it over here. Well, we have one over there already. And then we're gonna try to hunt this this thing. Ah, there he is. He's hunting. It's gonna take 2 spears, I guess, early on. Oh no, 1 spear. Yeah. So the again, if I was gonna go after an adult, it probably would have taken me 2 shots to kill it. But I just killed this thing with 1 shot, and I went the wrong way there. Alright, first animal hunted, we gain knowledge. The more knowledge you have, the more technology you can unveil. I think I mentioned this before, I was going to talk about this. I made it to the Copper Age in the Continental Dawn scenario that I'm playing. The Paleolithic Age, mostly hunting tools, and there's a sling, that's pretty good. Food drying we'll need. We got dog domestication. Dogs actually protect your settlement. I guess you could kill a dog too. And you don't have to do much with taming. I mean, for the most part, they sort of come to the settlement, so you don't have to like tame them. Other animals you have to tame and domesticate. Tanning, which will create leather outfits, and then there's spirituality, a totem pole, or a megalithic structure. Now, so this is. What the heck is this? There's the animal. So we can extract resources here. Raw skin, meat, and I can't center in on it. Raw skin, meat, and bones. And again, bones could be used for tools. We're going to be exploiting all the resources from the animal. Bones will be used for tools. Raw material will be turned into cured meat up there, and then you can eat it once it's cured. And then they'll have to cook it by the hearth. So the hearth is important. You do need the hearth. Oh, and did he just come over and grab that thing? Usually they'll spend some time cutting it up. I wasn't looking to see if he actually did that. There's the raw skin, or he was doing it. But you do need the knives to cut it up. So here is my settlement. And we've only got the 2 huts right now, but I need other structures. So, one thing I'm going to need... No. I need... And this will tell you... You'll find this in the tutorial, but right away you're going to need a skin dryer. That's going to require 6 sticks. How many sticks have we got? 6. Oh, 4 sticks, and we need 6. So that's good. And then we also are going to need... So that'll dry out the skin, and then we can turn the skin into clothing. That's storage, production. Food dryer. I don't have a food dryer, so let me see if I can grab a food dryer right away. Wow, I need 5 technologies before I get a food dryer. Interesting. I thought I could do that a lot quicker. So in the meantime, I could build a craft hut. And that'll probably give me more knowledge. So first structure has been built. We have a skin dryer here. These are our 2 huts. I guess we've just got the raw meat for now. Hope you like your steak raw there. We got one guy going out here to get it. Oh, get sticks. They'll go to the rivers to get drinks. Here we go. These skins. This takes 2 skins, one on one side, one on the other. And actually, oh, he's using these skins for the crafter. That's good. There's the skins that we're going to start drying. And you have raw skin turning into dry skin, which early on is important for building structures too, because huts require dry skins. But later on, you'll be able to use mud to pack in and insulate things. So now we have our crafter. Yeah, I'm surprised the food dryer isn't something right away that we could get. We'll get another structure. So I might as well go ahead and build another skin dryer, too. That'll help me get... No. I think it's only the first... There's a way to look it up, actually. There is a way to look up where... Here we go, knowledge progress. Alright, this is a nice little tool here. We collect 2 more sticks, and we'll get another knowledge point, it looks like. Population total is at 6, times 3 knowledge if we get our population up to 10. Tenths, if we can get up to 5, we'll get another knowledge point. 1 of 5 hearths. We need 4 more skin dryers, so that's not really what I'm going for. 5 more flint would be good. Let's see, raw meat. We need 10 more of that. Probably should do some hunting, I think. Wait a minute, do I get one for building a crafter? Probably. Where is the crafter? Storage tent. Maybe I should build a storage tent. Skull pole. I think it's going to be built in a second. There we go. 10 sticks. That gives us another knowledge. We're at 3. This crafter is building right away. I'm sure we'll get one. And so then I just need 1 more knowledge point, and then I'll be able to dry the meat, which I think is better. I don't know if they can eat it if it's raw. And the huts do provide storage early on, so you don't need a storage area for the huts right away. So we are definitely drying some skin here, which is good. This thing is just about to be created. And then we can make different tools from here. It's tools, and I think outfits and clothing. So that's pretty important to get a crafter going right away. I probably need to hunt more. Now, it is winter, and the trick with winter is you don't want your people to go too far away from the settlement, because things do happen to them. They get tired. Right now, these guys are... Nice, there's a knowledge. These guys look like they're cold. So I would like them to actually go into the hut for a little bit and just kind of warm up. This one is going to get a drink, so I'm going to let them do that. If you have them on missions that are too far away from the settlement during the winter, one of the big problems that I ran into was that they freeze to death. They get hypothermia and they freeze to death. Disease also could be a problem, too. You want them... Nutrition is a big factor. There's nutrition. You want to have a good, healthy diet, and I've been able to maintain that pretty well. Stamina is important. Rest... Morale is going to be important. That's why you're gonna build totem poles and stuff like that. This one we're gonna put him into the tent because he's really getting cold here. I want him to get that drink of water. But let's just settle in for the winter a little bit here, and let's not get too concerned with things. What are my other people? No storage slots left. That's a problem. All right, now we should build a storage. No, go into there. Go into there. Do I have the material? I could build a rock pile pretty easily. 8 sticks, which we don't have. Wood pile. What is our big storage? Let's get a wood pile. Right here. And we can probably put a rock pile right here. That doesn't cost too much. All you have to do is build it. And I'm going to go ahead and put a rock pile... right here, and I think we can store, hopefully we can store our flint there. Hopefully, I don't know if we can do that or not. I know you can store stones there, but I don't know if you can store flint there. But it doesn't cost us anything to find out, so I just don't remember off the top of my head. So we got our crafter, no storage slots. That's really, I did not expect that one. Probably could build another tent, create more storage spots. But they should eat stuff, so hopefully they'll eat these berries and create another storage slot. Each slot provides 10 spaces per item in the slot, I think. So we should be able to put more sticks I guess if I just build another thing, I'll get rid of some of these sticks, right? Let's just build another skin dryer. I always want 2 at least. That's 4 sticks. Yeah, that should free up some spots. Oh yeah, it's all the sticks we have. Perfect. And then hopefully the future sticks go into the wood pile. Everybody's nice and warm now. There you go. Oh, he's forming it with the sticks. You're just putting a barrier around there, really. Skin dryers are great because they don't cost anything other than sticks. All you have to do is pick up some sticks. We've got some other animals over here. More of the cave. I gotta get rid of these bears. They're getting way too close to my settlement, making me a little bit nervous. Keep crossing back and forth in the river. Right now, 6 people. We can't. Oh, that's our capacity, so we can't expand any further. And it looks like we've got raw meat. Oh, and okay, I guess you can cook the raw meat on the fire. So he is eating the raw meat there. And now we have acquired our 5th knowledge point, which will allow us to go ahead and unlock the food dryer, which I think is probably the most important thing right away. And now we can build a food dryer, which I guess you can eat the raw meat, but I think the cured meat can be stored longer. Raw fish. So, and maybe there's a health component to that too. I don't know. I don't know the whole coding of the game exactly. It probably says it somewhere. So you could probably read it. Z and C will rotate these items before you place them. There it is. Z, I'm going to place it right close to the fire. There we go. And then we're just going to build huts around this to sort of create a perimeter. So no bears come and steal our meat, hopefully. You know what? It might have been better to put that closer to the huts. I don't know. Raw fish, we're going to cook the raw fish and eat that. So we could probably use more food. And it looks like there's some animals off in the distance here. Actually, it's winter, so I'm not going to send them that far. I'm pressing the wrong keys here. I didn't mean to zoom in like that. Okay. I can rotate with Q and E, rotate your screen. It's a little weird rotation. It's not like other rotations. You just kind of spin on an axis here and spin around. I don't know why that's weird for me. There's a cave lion. Watch out for the cave lions. Woolly rhino, another tough thing to hunt. There's a young male woolly rhino. We're just settling here by the river. One good thing might be in the winter to do some fishing. So I think I'm going to go ahead and place a work area for fishing right here. And you can click on the different bodies, the different banks on the river, and it'll tell you the amount of fish, or the percentage amount of fish, percentage amount of mud. So fish is important. You can gather fish. Eventually you'll be able to store water once you get pottery, which is important for domesticated animals. And then there's thatching. Once you get thatching, you can get mud. So all that's important. So, and I guess the winters are longer. I don't know, it doesn't really give you time. It doesn't track the number of years for you. I guess it does internally because of the achievement, but you don't know. And this will just open up another possible thing to look at. Grouping resources. Yeah. Food chart. That just tells you how much food you have over time. Straws, general. So let's just look at a couple of screens. Management right here. This is where you can look at your statistics and other things. Limits you can set on how much you want. If you want to set a maximum for how much to produce stuff, tell them to stop producing something at some point. You can do it based on population. Like 100% of your population. You have enough tools for 100% of your population. You can make it infinite, unlimited, if it's so possible. Resources. These are all the resources you have. Okay, so 3 meat, 3 raw meat. No fish. We ate all our fish. I guess they went for the fish first. They're probably Mediterranean diet here. Alright. Berries. Fruit. We got 1 bone. Here's our tools. Wooden spears. 1 wooden harpoon. Did we lose a wooden harpoon? 2 knives. Eventually things wear down and you need to make replacements. So with the crafter, here's what you could do. You could set, right click it, it makes continuous production of wooden sticks, wooden harpoons, bifaces, and we've got skin outfits. So they'll continue to produce this stuff as needed, ideally. You can micromanage it a little bit more by clicking on certain things that you want right away. I'm not too worried about it right now, I don't think. Just built another skin dryer, so yeah, when this winter ends, hopefully we'll be able to get some hunting going on. But right now, I'm going to add another person to this work area. Let's just get some fish. 7 more sticks. And we should have... Is this flint gone? Rotating thing always throws me off. I think the flint is gone. It's just sticks now. So, get rid of that. And yeah, we did store the flint there. We're gonna be out of flint soon. Guess we got it all. We almost got all the sticks too. No, there's a lot more sticks over here. Okay, let's add a person to the stick area. So we've got 4 people. This one's crafting. What are you crafting? They're crafting a knife. Alright. 4 adult workers. So, alright, here we go. We can also look at people and their activities. And I guess this is... That's obviously a girl. That is a boy. And they can gather stuff, I guess, but they can't do all the work. Boys and girls can do some gathering berries and sticks and stuff like that. But I don't think they can hunt. And I don't think they can build things. They can, carry stuff to build locations. But I don't think they'll actually be constructing anything. We need 7 more sticks here for that one. And there are 3 sticks right here in our wood pile. 1 flint in our stone pile. And we're making 2 knives. We just made 1 a wooden spear and a wooden harpoon, so we're stocking up on tools. She is cooking something. We're down to 2 raw meat, 1 raw fish. I think we were out of fish before, right? So we must have caught one. And we're out of the berry. We ate the berries that we had. So we're just waiting for this food dryer to get constructed. And looks like we're moving some sticks over there. That's pretty good. Who's that? Akin. Akin is moving the sticks. And we now only need 4 more. And who's this person? That's the boy. The boy. Good job, boy. No goal. Carried 1 stick. You can go sit down now, I guess. Where are you going? Gore the girl carried another stick, and Nogol is now being idle, playing in the dirt after you carried your stick for the day. So maybe they can't carry the sticks over to the building location. That might be just for builders. I've gone about 30 minutes. I can't believe it. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. Please leave a like if you are. This will get more entertaining as time goes on. I do really like these city building games, especially like these old historic games. Moving it to the fire and not to... Yeah, I guess you need fuel for the hearth. They still need more fuel. Hearth is important though. I think it helps keep it warm. I feel like it has a socializing effect too. It's definitely important for food. Definitely. we're getting more fish too. So that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. And please leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this game and if any of you guys experienced it so far. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next